Well, we are closing in on Suldalslågen, and this is what welcomes me and Håkan. We're not allowed to use the F word, but this is a big steam turbine, and they're bragging about this being the biggest, North Europe's biggest project to water power station project. And well,
this is how they fucked up the river.
Yeah, that's the F word, sir. Yeah, this is how they destroyed everything. It's like we said, Håkan, going down this part of Norway, there's no water anywhere. It's all put in pipes. It's all still. And this used to be a river, I think. Finding our new home for the week. And Håkan is, as usual, curious about the kitchen. To me it looks great, and as you can see, it's a fairly big river. Now it's low and regulated, so it will be almost twice as much water within 24 hours. That's how they do things here, and it will probably be 20 centimeters higher and a bit faster. It looks fantastic to me. There's our fourth guy. Gonna fish 4 people on 2 beats rotating. That's the plan. It's so good to be back on the river, eh? We're now in Suldalslågen and fishing down on a couple of fish I saw below this bridge. It's a beautiful stretch. Just fished this. I heard the fish, but I haven't seen anything. And I'm on a sample of our new 15-footer. A little slow here, but start retrieving a little bit down under the bridge here where I saw the fish. We'll see. Suldalslågen is a big, broad river in the southwest of Norway. Closest big city with an airport is Haugesund. Because of its cold water and late running fish, the tradition is to fish quite deep with bigger flies. In a way different, to fish long-winged, big black flies in crystal clear water like this. Fantastic morning. Look at this. I'm gonna start here by this little cliff here, and I'm gonna fish down this deep part with a little, like a little tail and a clip coming out, and fishing down there. And I'm gonna do it with actually one of our new rod samples and a little green samurai on plastic, and we'll see. But this is just to enjoy. Magnificent place and beautiful day. Life is to enjoy to the fullest. But we're on a new river, Håkan. Suldalslågen. Have you fished this far down in Norway before?
No, it's the first. Clear river. They have a hydro, what do you say, schedule plan.
Yeah.
So they release water like every 10 days, and then it drops slowly for like 10 days, and then they open up again.
Huh.
But when we went down in the valley to the river, everything is just destroyed. All the tributaries, lakes, everything just destroyed.
Coming down above this, yes. Yeah. I heard they say that, was it 8% of the whole power consumption of Norway comes from this river.
And now it costs like 14 crowns.
Yeah.
Because they're exporting everything to England, because there they get most money.
Yeah. Yep. Every river you can put in a pipe, you do it. Make a few dollars. Money talks. Nature doesn't count. An ecosystem has no value. Salmon has no value. Wild salmon has no value. You just put on a hatchery and you're putting some fish in and you think you do good.
But the interesting with this river is that they get a really late run with bright fish.
Yeah.
And they fish into the whole September.
Yeah. Which is good for us because we're somewhere else in June, July and August. Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean they also have some serious big fish. 2 days ago, Frode and I, we were fishing on a fish. We're standing maybe 5-6 meter down, and it was massive. In this clear water, if you see a 10-kilo fish, it looks like a grilse. But this fish was massive, fresh, big male. He reacted a little bit to the flies, but he didn't take.
And in the pitch dock yesterday, I was fishing over that place, and I had one fish that came up and he pulled, and he held the fly for like 2 or 3 seconds. Then he pulled out my full loop and tightened up, and then it was gone.
And that fish was hard to estimate, but way about 20. Way about 20 kilos.
So we have a few more days. I had a good day yesterday. I landed 2 and had another 3 more options. Lost 1 and had two good pulls, but as you say, it's tricky. Right place in the right time with the right fly. You want to borrow some flies?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Joke of the day.
And you're so tired of us doing this talk all the time. But this is how it is. We actually, some years back, we had some guys coming up to us after we've been giving each other shit, saying, do you guys really like each other? Or
no, we don't.
Are you friends or enemies? Oh, it was fun. Okay, my friend, go and catch yourself a good fish. You're worth it, okay?
Freight car steaming down the line to Birmingham.
Oj! Ja. We just taking photos of the new reel. The new color is not supposed to be used. And to be honest with you, I don't know about knots or anything, because it's all made just for photos. There we go. In fishing, everything happens. Here we are. and I'm asking through them. We're taking some photos of the new color of the new reels and this little Greenlander is just dangling here, and I'm supposed to lift and make a cast just for the camera, and suddenly there's a fish on. And we've been laughing too much to film. But now I can say that we hooked the fish on the new stuff, and well, it was not the gear that made it not work. Maybe you shouldn't laugh that much, I don't know. Trude is still laughing, they can't hold the camera still. Yeah, fishing should be fun. So I hooked one here, trying to film myself, and it's hard to say what it is, but it's not the grills for sure, but it's not 20 kilos either. Took solid, and lost one before, so I think this is properly hooked. It's a strong fish. Old 5 kilo, but since I've been losing a few, good to get one in, maybe I'm lucky. It's an old fish that's been here quite some time. Så pass, ja. The female, maybe, what do you say, 5-6 kilos? Huh?
Yes. 5.5. Oh, how should we do?
I think this is the fish we've been seeing actually.
Yes.
And it's good. Oh no, I have this sample rod, so I don't have the measuring, but we can try to measure it. It's not that important. It's not that important. He is to the first little joint there, right? It's to there, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how it is when you handle them. Trying to be careful, and it just swam off before we got the camera on. Quite funny because it was the first fish on the new 15-footer, and it's like a green samurai with a bit of green underneath, and quite big fly. And I was starting to think what was going on here, because I've been losing so many fish, but this we got. And I'm fishing an X-cast intermediate sink 3 with a little tip, and unweighted plastic tube this time. And well, it's a salmon. It's my first salmon from the Suldal River, so thank you. Well, can you imagine a cozier place for a beer in the sun? Magnificent place with some beautiful pools right outside. Gonna stroll down to that island now, where I lost that fish yesterday filming. And this is supposed to be a good place. Haven't had any pools here. Our Norwegian friends had some action. I'm gonna grab a beer and walk down. A bit deeper water here. And I think I'll fish a sinker actually. Put a long leader on them. We'll see. They say it's a holding place, and looks very deep. Looks like it's 5 meters or more. And I bet there must be some big fish holding in there. Well, I hooked one here, right below the bridge. I'm gonna try to put up the camera for you guys. See if it works. Like that maybe. Håkan is coming. Let's see what we can do here. Jävlar var den hög. Flugan landade 1 meter från andra sidan. This fish just nailed it. Fly landed on the other side, drifted 1 meter, and he just nailed it. And it's maybe 4 or 5 kilos. But try to get it in here. Gå ner där uppe i någonting. Det är jävligt bättre än bara för It's an old fish. Looks like an old male, maybe 4 kilos or something. Or 3. Hooked right in the corner. fish. No, you're going my way. I really don't want to go up in the tunnel. It's a fish from the hatchery. You can see it's cut, and the farmer told us to take all the hatchery fish out. He took this version I have on the Green Samurai where I put a little bit of green under the wing.
Show it to me.
Yeah. Put a bit of green under the wing. It's quite a big fly, and black and green, maybe 15 centimeters, and what do you say?
If you want to carry this one down to the house, you can do it.
I don't want to carry it, but I'm thinking about this river. We don't want the hatchery fish, that's for sure. So let's take it out. Let's take it out. I'm not gonna let you film me killing a salmon. That's over the line for me. So now you can look at me.
You've done it before, you can do it again.
No, it's not happening. Early misty morning, and walking up to try that big fish before the sun gets on. The morning discussion today was what's worst, fog on the water or the bright sun. I actually think that the fog is better, and we'll see. We will see. Håkan is trying this pool here above the bridge, and it looks he's got a bit of shade, and it looks pretty good actually. I fished this place where I had one yesterday, and now I'm gonna go down to Ripple down there and see if I can fish it before it gets too bright. To fish a tail like this, a glide, or a fish just been showing, it's among the most exciting you can do actually. Have to be careful and prepared. A good belly, a fast fly, that's what we want. And this fish just show right on the edge between the slick and the waves. One more. fly like this. I normally fish fast fly, but not too big. Quite shallow. You don't want the fly to scare the fish. So we are ending up our little adventure at Suldalslågen, and all arranged by Frode Mortensson. He's our hero to meet this new river. In a way, you surprised me, Frode. We've been we've been talking for how many? Few years, 3-4 years, or something.
A couple of years, yes.
And you are a much more experienced fisherman than I thought.
Nice to hear.
and a way better caster and everything.
Yeah.
And you showed us the way by catching a few fish. But Suldalslågen, you've been fishing here quite some time, right?
I started my career here in 1990.
Okay.
But been fishing here regularly 40-50 days per season since 1999.
Yeah. So what's typical about this?
It's a special river. You have this clear water, like many of the western coast rivers, but it's more calm, long, heavy glides. It's not as fast as many of the other rivers in the western part. Yeah. Big fish, cold water.
What's your best from Suldal? Or biggest and best might not be the same. But
my biggest is 124 centimeters.
that's quite a big fish. What is that here? Is it 20 kilos or close?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like more like 17, 18 maybe. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and you fish. You like me fish snakes, cast lines. What's you have a tendency to fish a little deeper here, right? Even though the river is so clear.
Yes, you have a lot of deeper pools. The fish needs to rise quite a lot to get the fly, even when you fish sinking lines. And a few places you have this heavy current. So if you don't fish sinking lines, if you only fish like an intermediate line, the line will go fast on the top. But because of the heavy current, you need more heavy sink just to slow the speed a little bit.
What's your favorite flies?
Difficult to answer, but
it's secret. You don't want to tell the world.
I don't have any secrets. It's I fish long wings, quite big flies.
Yeah.
My standard flies is like 10 to 15 centimeters long.
Yeah.
With gray and green, gray black. Very often silver bodies or this opal mirage color.
Yeah.
Flies with the grayish colors, blue.
Yeah.
But of course, if it's rainy and the river get this more humus tint, I tend to go more over to yellow and orange.
Yeah. So what's I know you've been very successful, and I understand why when I see you fish, because you're an excellent fisherman. But what's the key to here? If you want to be successful, what's the key? Short.
It's not easy to
to say no.
No, but a tip is to very often the fish tend to take the fly on the straight line.
On the dangle.
Yes. And
you think they follow in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. And that's also part of the reason why I use these long wings.
Yeah.
because then I can let the fly dangle close to dead water without the fly dying.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't die so fast.
Okay, I'm super grateful that you arranged this for us. It was a new acquaintance for me, and I seriously like the river. Big clear river with big fish. That's as good as it gets.
Even though we didn't catch the big ones.
No, we didn't. You never catch the big one. That's or very seldom, and that's not the key. But you guys saw a fish. Håkan say it was way over 20 kilos. You're more modest and say it was maybe not 20, but it was a big fish, right? So, and maybe that's the fish that pulled me.
Yes.
You never know.
That's what you need. That excitement. You have the possibility.
Yeah. Okay, Frode.
Yes.
I'm very grateful, and we hope to be back next year. Okay.
Nice to have you here.